Hey coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to look at the mint set from the United States from 2009, or as it's also called, the year the US Mint officially lost its mind. In 2009, the US Mint put out 17 2009 coins. Of those coins, 4 of them were the new Lincoln Pennies, and so these had never been put out before. 6 of them were the states and the DC and territories quarters, which all were new. One of them was the new Sacagawea Three Sisters dollar, and 4 of them were new presidential dollars. The only coins that had been put out previously that they put in the mint set were the nickel, the dime, and the half dollar. And of course, they were new for 2009, but they had put out those images previously. So let's take a look at some of these coins, and we're just going to go through them quickly because there's so many of them. And we'll start right here with the Lincoln cents. And so in 2009, they put out the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth pennies. And you can see, of course, this says, "In God We Trust" at the top. Liberty here, 2009 here. And these pennies, what they did was they changed the reverse on them. And so there were 4 different reverses. This is the construction of the U.S. Capitol reverse. This is the Lincoln in Springfield, Illinois, at the Capitol as he started his political career. This one is the log cabin that he was born in Kentucky. And this one is from Indiana, and it shows him in his youth chopping wood and reading. So 4 new Lincoln pennies. Then, of course, they had the regular half dollar. And you see that this has a S on it, but you can also see if we tip it up a little bit, I put it in a somewhat bigger folder. This is one of the silver proof sets. So when you look at the silver proof sets, the mint sets from 2009, there's a tremendous value to them. So this half dollar alone is worth over $6 in silver. The actual melt value of the 2009 set, here's the dime. The melt value of the 2009 set is $27.51. So if you melt the silver from the quarters, because the silver proof quarters are worth, there's 6 of them, worth over $3 each. We have the dime, and this is of course the Roosevelt dime. They didn't change anything on this, but that's just a beauty, isn't it? Then we have also, after we get past the melt value, we also have 5 different dollars, which aren't silver, but they're worth $5. And then we have the nickel and 4 pennies. So essentially we have a melt value of $27.51 and a coin value on top of that of $5.09. So the actual street value, if you sold the silver and used the coins for a 2009 set, would be $32.50. That's the value of it in terms of bullion and coin value. Now this is just the new Sacagawea. It only came out in 2009. It's called the Three Sisters. And the Three Sisters, in terms of Native American lore, are squash, maize, and beans. And so those were the crops that you could raise that would keep you alive. And you see the woman here planting those, the Three Sisters crops. Then we had the presidential coins. And one of the things you notice about the presidential coins is there's not a year on them. On the presidential coins, the year is right up here on the edge. So you have to tip these up. And you can see it says Liberty on this one. If we keep going around, we'll find the year 2009 up here. And so these are presidential coins. They put out, in 2009, they put out Harrison. They put out Taylor. They put out Polk, and they put out Tyler. So those, they put out 4 presidents plus Sacagawea in terms of dollar coins. And then finally, they put out the territories in DC. And of course, these in the silver proof set, these are silver too. So these are very valuable. And you can actually buy the quarters in the silver proof set, just the quarters alone. And so you see this one is Guam. This one is American Samoa. And we're tipping it up just so you can see that it's silver. This one is the U.S. Virgin Islands. This one is the Northern Mariana Islands. And geez, just fantastic coins too. This one is Puerto Rico. And this one finally is the District of Columbia. And when we go through all of these 17 coins, one of the problems that you have is that when you have that many coins in a year, it's really hard for a regular collector to buy some of the mint sets. If this mint proof set's going to be often in the $40+ range minimum, because of, I mean, if its street value is $32 and they have to get a premium on it, then these are very expensive coins to collect. Even in the non-silver sets, because you have 17 coins, those are very expensive too. So that's what we have today for our 2009 U.S. Mint set. 4 new pennies, 6 new quarters, a new Sacagawea, 4 new presidents, and then a nickel, dime, and $half from the old school. Have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.